All right, guys, we are not in the basement. We're actually in suburban Chicago right now. And yes, this is our annual Thanksgiving time Chicago trip thing. And sadly, Greggy is not here. Greg from Arcade Impossible could not join me on this trip because he's working today. He couldn't get off. But Mark is here, my cameraman.
I'm standby Greg.
So we're gonna do a couple of videos. This is the first one. This is gonna be actually pretty fun because we're gonna revisit Raw Thrills. We went there last year. And they were super cool last year. We got to look around, but I'm actually excited to go there this year because they have a brand new game, a new brawler game, a beat 'em up game based on the Ninja Turtle license. A new Turtles game.
I can't believe it.
I mean, the Konami Turtles games, very popular.
Yeah, it's about time.
Yes, definitely. So let's keep driving and go to Raw Thrills and check this out. All right, we're here. We're at Raw Thrills in Skokie, Illinois. We have Matt Cinquetti, right?
Right.
Did I do that right?
Yes.
So you're the producer of the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game, right?
That's right.
And this is kind of a big deal because, you know, I operate some games in arcade, and like the first thing everyone says, you got to get Konami Turtles, right? And I guess you guys knew that or listened to that, right? And here's the modern version of that.
Yeah, this was a chance for us to, you know, bring the 4-player brawler back to
Right.
arcades. You know, we always try to do novel experiences at Raw Thrills, and it's been so long since
Yes.
the brawler's been made.
Right.
You know, a 4-player, it's become a novel experience.
Yeah, I mean, barcades, every barcade's got the 4-player Konami games, right?
Right. And you know, we also had one of our larger customers also hinted to us that you know, they might be interested in something like that for us to do it, because surprising number of Turtles in Time is still out in the streets,
Yes.
being operated. So we went with the Nickelodeon license. We worked with Nickelodeon in the past, and everything we got in the game right now is the assets from the TV show.
Okay.
Yeah. Nickelodeon.
And so, like, how different is, like, because, like, the one, like, the Konami ones are based on what? Just, like, generic comic book Turtles?
Yeah, well, I think the Konami one was based on the 1980s cartoon.
Okay, yeah.
So ours is.
So this is the modern equivalent of that.
This is Nickelodeon's most recent animated show. I think it was debuted in 2012. It's got like Seth Green does some of the voices.
Okay.
Sean Astin, Gilbert Gottfried. And we have all those voices in the game.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
So these new call-outs that they recorded just for your game, or were they taken from like the cartoons?
Well, Nickelodeon did a recording session
just for you guys.
For other games, another Turtles game, and we were able to
piggyback on that,
relicense that. And a lot of the stuff they recorded worked with our game as well.
Awesome.
So.
The cabinet, by the way, is sick. I mean, do you guys like design the cabinet here and make it here and all that, or?
Yeah, everything is designed here. It's not actually assembled here.
Right.
It's assembled at Partech.
Yeah.
I don't know if Andy ever took you over there.
No, we talked about doing that this year, but we didn't. We're here now.
So our production facility is in Franklin Park.
Okay.
We're a contract manufacturer.
And so, are you involved in the design of the cabinet, or just with the gameplay, or
a little bit of input with the cabinet? But we have mechanical engineers that design everything. You know.
And when you design a new 4-player brawler game, do you guys like sit down and like look at what Konami did back in the day and try to reinvent that, or?
Yeah, I know our mechanical engineers like looking at games from the past and everything like that to see what worked, what didn't, that sort of thing.
This is a mammoth cabinet, especially with the topper. It's big. I mean, you walk into an arcade, you're like, whoa.
It's a 55-inch screen. I mean, the old Turtles in Time was
25-inch.
25-inch monitor.
Exactly. And this is the prototype here, right?
Yeah, this is like a test rig that we set up, like before, because the software is usually ready to be played like long before the cabinet is ready.
Right.
So in order to get testing on it, like our engineers will build a mock-up of it and allow us to test the software and everything before the actual. And what you're seeing here is a pre-production cabinet.
It is.
We'll do like a sample run of like maybe like 8 games or so of a new title, and like there'll be little minor tweaks that'll happen to the cabinet. I mean, what you see here is pretty representative of what
you're going to ship.
the customers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything these days is PC based, I imagine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Almost all of our games are PC games.
Right.
Yep.
And is it just like is it a proprietary PC that's in there with like protection and all that, so you can't just copy it kind of stuff?
We do have
Yeah.
copy protection, like on all of our games. We have to.
Right. So can you kind of show us the gameplay? Can we play it?
Yeah.
And by the way, so you have attack, jump, and then turtle power. So that's like your ultimate kind of, or?
Yeah, this attack and jump is your standard, from the classic.
Right.
This is like when one new gameplay edition we added. You have like a turtle power meter. As you're playing the game, you fill up your meter, and then you can unleash like a nuke all the enemies type of
Yeah, like an Overwatch Ultimate or something, kind of like, right?
Each turtle has its own unique turtle power, and and then just like the classic, each terminal is its own turtle.
Right.
So when you play on this one, it's always Leonardo.
Yeah.
It's always Michelangelo, etc.
Awesome. Well, can we try it?
Yeah. Let me make sure.
All right.
Volume and everything's up for you.
Cowabunga!
So like, how long would it take to complete this game? Like if someone sat here and just started, is it like a half hour, like 20 minutes? Like,
Well, right now we only have 2 of our planned 4 levels.
okay.
So there's about 20 minutes of gameplay in there right now.
20 minutes?
Yep. When it's all said and done,
It'll be like 40.
they'll be up to about 40 to 45
That's a long time.
Yep.
Wow, the sound. So cost to play 1 swipe.
Yeah, we have it set to cards. A lot of our customers use cards
like
now
Dave and Buster's and stuff.
tokens. Yep.
So where should we go? New York?
Go New York.
But by fighting bad guys.
It's pretty crazy having this giant screen like right here. Like, it's really big. And this. All right, so what's that thing I got right there? Does that fill my meter? That little shell?
It's giving you like a turtle shell spin. You can control that. You have lots of little power-ups hidden through the level. A lot of the environment is interactive. You can see like the nail that.
You can do like environmental damages on some of the stuff or break.
Yeah, you can hit like if you hit the fire hydrant.
Yeah.
It'll go into the enemy if there's an enemy nearby.
Oh, I see.
You can pick up garbage cans.
It feels good.
Yeah, there's a smoke bomb there if you want to grab that.
So next time oh, that's cool. So turtle power.
Those little icons will help fill your turtle power.
Okay, so my
faster.
meter's up here.
Yep.
And then when that's completely full, I can unleash that.
Unleash it, Yeah, so there's also a running attack. You can do that.
So my turtle power is, let's get this here. Is like a kidney in this or something?
Yeah, there's a cat in there.
A cat?
That's from the current show.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Oh, this dude. All right, I'm gonna do this. Oh, let's call it zooms in. So that basically just killed everybody.
All of them down.
Oh, pizza health.
Pizza power. Yeah, baby. You picked the wrong.
So you guys just came back from that show. What show is it?
The IAPA show?
Yeah.
Yep.
And was this a big hit?
Yeah, it was received very well. We've been very surprised by just like how much coverage this game has gotten.
Right.
Not just by like arcade, websites,
Yeah.
but like from mainstream video game
Right.
websites like Kotaku and
Exactly.
and stuff like that.
There's just something about turtles,
Yeah,
man.
it's just the right license,
Yeah.
I think, and the right game. And people were very excited that we went this route with the gameplay.
I agree with you. I mean, especially with all the arcade stuff, it's just like this game has been such a topic like the last like few years. Did you do that?
I did that, yeah.
Oh, I'm dead. It's just like a little mini boss.
Yeah, this is the first boss in New York City. This is Bebop. And then the final boss of this level is Rockstar. Now, both of these guys were in the original Turtles game.
I got you now, freak!
Oh, they were?
Yeah, because Bebop has a little bit of a different look in the current show. He's a little smaller.
Okay.
Rocksteady looks more like the one you might remember.
What do you think? It's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
We got him!
Like, could you ever port this to like Xbox or PlayStation?
I mean, it could be done.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where
Your license doesn't allow it.
Right. Where we focus on arcade games.
Right.
And try to deliver an arcade experience, and the licensing is different
Yeah.
for arcades as well.
Fantastic!
But I could totally see this like on Xbox and PlayStation. It totally works. So we're halfway through the first level?
Yep, we're halfway through New York City.
All right, we got to see the boss. Wait, what's that?
That's the helper.
Oh, really?
power-up. Yeah.
Metalhead?
Yeah.
Get out. Oh, that's badass. That was cool. So if I save my turtle power to the boss, is that a wise idea?
Yeah, you could. It's certainly you can do it that way.
It is the one's
You'll
goal.
also build up turtle power as you're fighting the boss too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like with each successful hit.
I'm gonna use it now.
All of them down. I love the turtle power.
So are there like any like combos or anything that they do, like different moves? Like,
Well, if you hit both at the same time, you'll do your power strike.
oh, okay.
Very similar to the arcade classic. There's a running attack. If you're building up to a run and do an attack, you'll do that. There's two different types of jump attacks. There's your jump kick,
Yeah.
and if you tap jump twice, you'll do a jump slash with your
Oh.
weapon.
So there are a little bit of depth there.
Yep.
Stop those known as the turtles. Those known as the turtles.
I like the double jump attack.
Yeah, that's very cool. All the art in the game.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is the backgrounds. These are assets from Nickelodeon.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. So like, what you're seeing is stuff from the TV show. Like our artists like take it and apply it to our game. We're not dropping ready, but these are actual assets.
Now, when you're doing a game like this and dealing with Nickelodeon, are they like easy to deal with on approvals and stuff, or?
Yeah, we've had a good relationship
Yeah.
with Nickelodeon, and we've done a previous game with them, like a XGames racing game.
Yeah.
We already had an established relationship.
And like the style guides and stuff they give you, it's all thorough, and you're not making up too much stuff.
No, it's
Yeah.
so far it's been very good to work with them. I mean, obviously they're not going to let you do everything you want,
Right.
and nor should they.
Yeah.
But it's their job to make sure everything is like lined up.
Exactly. You're not just
with their
making things
universe.
up, right?
Yeah. Fortunately, we're fans of Turtles here, so we don't want to do anything. that's
Right.
Turtle power.
So this is one of 4 levels. This is pretty long. I mean, it's gonna be a long game to finish.
It's gonna have a lot of gameplay there for an arcade game.
Oh yeah.
Very sorry, comrades, but you are no match for the Rocksteady.
Get ready to lunch on the Rocksteady. Turtle power!
So does he have a health meter or anything, or no? Oh, it's down there.
I have you now, Turtle Freak.
Oh shit.
Now to make Turtle's pancakes.
You should check out Mikey's.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, good point.
He's got a pretty entertaining turtle power.
I speared you like walnuts, pop your head like blueberry. I have you now, Turtle Freaks. No! Good! No!
Damn.
Turtles go squishy. No! I have the moves, that. No!
We got him?
You got him.
That's cool. The boss had a lot of personality too. That was great.
Yep, those are all the voices from the current
Yeah.
show. Yep.
Okay, let's hurry.
So can we just see a little bit of the next level and then we'll move on?
Yeah, it's gonna take us right there.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun, man. I mean, I felt like I was playing a modern version of the older game.
Yep. That's what we're going
Yeah.
for. We want it's completely updated in the fact that it's got like power-ups,
Right.
turtle power, and all that.
Exactly.
You know, at its core, it's a beat 'em
It's
up,
familiar
you know?
but new, you know?
We went back and played a lot of the old classics,
Yeah.
not just the Turtles, but like Golden Axe, Double Dragon,
Right.
things like that, just to
Get that feel.
feel back.
Yeah.
Because that genre dominated arcades for a long time.
So is this like some kind of like scientific facility or something?
TCRI. This is
Uh-huh.
where the Krang are.
Okay.
In the current Turtle show. They're an evil corporation.
Gotcha.
It is the Turtles known as the Turtles Corporation.
And one of the bosses in this level will be familiar to people of the old arcade game.
Oh, really?
It's the classic Krang boss from the original Turtles arcade game and Turtles in Time.
Very cool. Well, thanks for playing that with us.
Yeah.
Now, and again, so the prototype one is just the same as that, just without the cabinet,
Yeah,
right?
it's the same game.
Yeah.
It's just missing the cabinet.
Gotcha.
And the other levels, we're planning a sewer level and a battle with Shredder.
Oh, nice.
Against Shredder's throne room.
Shredder?
Yeah.
Is that like the final? Can you do
So that one, that level's locked. You'll have to beat all 3
I see.
main levels.
And then you get to do the last
yeah,
one
then you get
and be
to
Shredder.
unlock that, yep.
And then the Injustice arcade game, I know you didn't work on this one, right?
No.
But this is a card-based fighting game?
Correct.
Like turn-based?
Yeah, it doesn't have any joysticks.
Right.
So it's very accessible for
Yeah. This is
the average
crazy.
player. Well, you play the game and it vents a card of that character, and then you can use that character in the game. You scan your card in there, and
Really?
it allows you to play.
So are the cards the characters or the moves? Just the character?
It's the character.
Okay, I see. So you're like,
And
okay, I
there's
want to be
different-
Harley Quinn.
There's different like rarity.
Yeah.
Certain cards are more rare than other cards. Mm-hmm. So you can go ahead and give it a try.
Yeah. It's really interesting. All right, so let's...
Go ahead. So you can play without a card. and
Without a card.
Well, after you play, it'll give you the card.
Okay, so it says scan card. So I want to be Harley, right? So... Oh, press start for random cards. Okay, so I got Harley Quinn, Green Lantern, Sinestro. All right, so we ready up. So is this like a turn-based fighting game? What
No,
is it?
it's a regular fighting.
Oh, it
game.
is?
Yeah, you'll fight.
So if you don't have the cards, then you just get random characters, right?
Begin.
I'm doing okay though. So I was playing on a harder level. So you guys have made an arcade fighting game more arcadey. What?
Yeah, it's a little bit more accessible without the.
But it's a more arcade game, right?
Yeah, and Injustice was actually made by the Mortal Kombat team.
Okay, yeah, right.
Yeah, NetherRealm did that, and then we adapted it for the arcade with cards and everything. Yep.
Awesome. And then the other game you guys had was Snowcross. Was that what it was?
XGames Snowboarding.
Oh, it was a snowboarding game.
Now all these games that you're seeing were the ones we debuted at the show.
At the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I read about this like on Arcade Heroes website, whatever. So this is really a throwback kind of game, right?
Yeah, it's very similar to the old like Namco and Sega motion simulators from the 90s.
Select a player.
It's kind of like SSX tricky kind of.
Waiting for players. Let's go! Let's go!
Oh, it kind of released it. It feels good.
3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
Yeah, it's total like SSX tricky, but with like a Wii balance board. So there's like a fan blowing air on me. That's pretty cool.
And you can link up to 8.
8 of them? Holy cow.
Incredible!
Most of our driving games are like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Trip point. Speed up. Dr. Boost.
Oh, that's cool. I'm in 3rd.
All right. Nice. Checkpoint. Cool. Go. Speed up.
That's cool. I like it. It's totally a throwback game, you know? But I can imagine like 8 of those linked up. Be a lot of fun. Well, awesome. Anything else that we should check out, or?
That's it as far as the new stuff.
The new stuff, right?
Yeah.
So this year, Injustice, Turtles, and the snowboarding game.
Yep. Last year, our new games were Walking Dead and Space Invaders Frenzy.
Yeah.
Which, the big giant walls.
Yeah, I love those. And you guys do the big giant Pac-Man and all that with the little LED, color-changing LEDs.
World's largest Pac-Man.
Yeah, those are super awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, hey, man, thanks for your time. Thanks for the tour.
No problem.
All right, guys, let's go. So that was pretty awesome. Raw Thrills, my God. I mean, how many people are making arcade video games still?
Not enough.
Not enough, right?
No.
Because I imagine most of these modern arcade factories are making like tons of redemption games.
Redemption games.
Redemption.
That makes sense.
Redemption games. But I mean, they're making like legit arcade games. Like that Turtles game was awesome. So super cool.
Yeah, I'm happy that games have evolved where you're gonna get something like this that is, it's more than just a regular arcade game. You get like a whole experience wrapped around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do now?
Dude, I'm so hungry.
You are?
I'm like,
what are you in the mood for?
I would eat at McDonald's. I'm so hungry.
Oh, actually, you know what?
What?
There's a pretty special McDonald's over here. You want to go? I'll take you.
Special for like what?
You'll see. Let's go.
Your destination is on the right.
All right, it's right here. What do you think?
What is it?
What? Well, here's the thing, though. We can't eat there. I mean, we can eat there, but we can't order the food there. We had to order the food at the new McDonald's And then we're gonna take it to the old McDonald's. And by the way, that is the first McDonald's. But it's not, okay, actually we were fed a lie. You know that, right?
No.
So I grew up in this area, and my whole life, I was taught that that's the first McDonald's, right? And then I saw that Founder movie. And realized that Ray Kroc kind of fed us all a line, right? So that was like the first McDonald's was in California. That's, I guess, the second McDonald's, but that's the first one with the new like model that he followed everywhere else, right?
Right.
It's like the first corporate store, I guess you'd call it.
First franchise.
Yeah.
Nice.
But let's go inside, or should we go through the drive-thru? What do you want to do?
I like drive-thru.
All right. All right, so we got our food here. So this is McDonald's #1. We actually went on Wikipedia a little bit to clear this up. So this is McDonald's #1. It's like the first corporate store. It's the #1 store. Technically, the first McDonald's is in California. And I think it was 1955 when #1 was built. But I guess they kept remodeling it over and over and over again. And it kind of stopped looking like the first one. So in the 80s, they demolished it and rebuilt it as it looked in 1955, right? I believe that's the year. So this is what it looked like when the first McDonald's, like the corporate store, was built. And I feel like when I was a kid, like my parents would come here and we'd get the food here. And maybe in the 80s is when they made it the museum, right? In like 84, I think. All right, so we have your standard cheeseburger and the McDouble, which is my favorite. And I guess we're gonna do the bun in this special video
you're gonna
series.
Eat the bread?
Oh my God. I'm telling you, dude, this is still the best. It's pretty cool, right?
I could see the ghost of Ray Kroc running around.
They used to have like mannequins in the window.
Oh.
All right, so that's gonna do it for this video. But we have more Chicago videos coming. We're gonna go to Galloping Ghost, you know. We're gonna revisit that and do like an all access tour. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Later and bye.